All right, well, that was a fascinating discussion of dryer balls with my friend Louie. He is such a fascinating guy, and next week he's going to come back and we're going to talk about doorknobs, so don't miss that. So before we get into the last segment of my show, Nikki-s Knack, let's talk about my sponsor. My sponsor is a local family-run pie company called Ollie's Pies. They are special because they add Olestra to all their pies to keep you running smoothly. Okay, now, the last segment of my show is always a question and answer. I'm going to try to get through these as quickly as possible, and then we'll wrap this up until next week. So the first question comes from username Barfing Beauty. And Barfing Beauty says, when I go to bed at night, I remove my makeup with charcoal and wash my face with bar soap. My question is, what should I use to moisturize after? Well, Barfing Beauty, I have found the best combination is vegetable oil mixed with cold cream. It really soaks into your skin and you'll wake up with glowing skin. And next is from user Ain't Got Time to Die, and he asks, if someone cuts me off on the freeway, am I allowed to just plow into them? Who would be at fault? Well, Ain't Got Time, it depends on whether it's a side swipe or a rear end. Now, if it's a side swipe, it's kind of hard to prove who slid into who, but if it's a rear end, you're going to be at fault. No two ways about it. All right, moving on to question 3. This comes from Chill and Chili. Chill and Chili asks, Nikki, how do you make baked beans? Oh, it's super simple, Chill and Chili. All you do is take a cup of dry beans for any 4 people or 4 servings, rinse them thoroughly, and then spread them on a greased baking sheet. Turn your oven on 350 and bake for 45 minutes. When it's all done, you're gonna mix some barbecue sauce with them, and voila, you've got baked beans. All right, Chill and Chili, I hope you enjoy that. Okay, so before I read the last couple of questions, I just want to say this is my 4th podcast, and I've had a great response from you all. I've only had a couple of complaints so far, and one is in litigation, but I think we're going to resolve that fairly quickly. Okay, now, this next question is from Pained_existence, and he asks, what's the best remedy for aching muscles? Well, easy peasy, Pained. All you need to do is rub some apple cider vinegar on the affected area and you'll be feeling much better in no time. Terrific! Now we're at the last question, and this comes from Superspaced. And Superspaced asks, Nikki, how many planets are there in our solar system? Well, Superspaced, there are 8 planets, 4 terrestrial planets and 4 gas giants. The 4 gas giants are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Also, Jupiter has more than double the mass of all the other planets put together. That's amazing. All right, Superspace, so if you have any more space questions, send those on in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, remember, Nikki's got a knack for gab.